I don't talk to peasants. Just scan the damn groceries, girl. The word slapped harder than his spit, which landed right on the cashier screen between them. Rachel flinched, but not from fear, from fury, from the years of holding back, from the sting of being humiliated at her lowest by someone who didn't even know her name. Brandon Vale, 22, the heir to Vale Tech Industries, smirked as he leaned across the counter, his two friends snickering like hyenas behind him. They weren't just buying chips and soda, they were buying a moment of cruelty. You work here? In a vest? Must have really screwed up in life, Brandon mocked, pointing to her uniform like it was a costume in some comedy skit. Customers nearby paused, some pulling out their phones, others pretending not to notice. Rachel clenched the barcode scanner like a lifeline, her face set like stone. She didn't yell back, she didn't cry, she scanned, one beep at a time, but her silence only fed Brandon's ego. "You know my dad could buy this whole dump and turn it into a parking lot," he bragged. "Hell, I should tip you with career advice. Don't be poor." His voice echoed louder than the store's overhead music. The manager peeked over, saw it was Brandon, and turned away. Of course he did. Brandon's father donated to half the businesses in town and owned the other half. But what none of them knew, not the manager, not Brandon, not the gawkers holding phones like shields, was that Rachel wasn't just some broke checkout girl. She was the daughter of Marcus Dane. The Marcus Dane, once CEO of D-Tech Logistics, a rival to Vale Tech, until a mysterious boardroom betrayal tanked the company and pushed her family into ruin. She was 17 when they lost it all. Her father disappeared in shame. Her mother fell into depression. Rachel dropped her dreams of law school and picked up minimum wage. And guess who was rumored to have orchestrated that betrayal? Brandon's father, Malcolm Vale. But Rachel never said a word, not even now, years later, standing face to face with the son of the man who destroyed her life. "I asked you a question," Brandon barked. "Are you mute or just stupid?" Rachel looked up slowly. Her eyes didn't flinch. "No, Brandon, I was just thinking how poetic this is." He blinked. "The hell does that mean? You're yelling at someone who used to own the penthouse above your father's office. You're mocking someone who once had 3 assistants, a driver, and access to your family's dirty secrets." The laughter from his friends faltered. Brandon's smirk curled into confusion. "What are you talking about?" Rachel reached into her pocket and pulled out a keychain, gold-plated with the initials MD engraved in bold. "My father's name is Marcus Dane." The name hit the air like a thunderclap. Even the customers pretending not to listen dropped their groceries. Brandon's face drained of color. He stepped back. "That's not possible. Marcus Dane's daughter disappeared years ago. No, I was just learning what it's like to live without power, to feel small, to be treated like nothing." Her voice didn't rise, but it cut deeper than any scream. "And guess what, Brandon? I survived it. I worked these floors, cleaned these aisles, took insults like yours, and I never stopped planning." "Planning what?" he asked, but it came out as a whisper. Rachel smiled. For the first time all day, she really smiled. "Justice." That's when the front doors opened. A tall, silver-haired man walked in, escorted by 2 reporters and followed by a cameraman. Marcus Dane, alive, standing proud, returning from the ashes. The tabloids had guessed for months where he'd gone. No one knew he'd been building a new tech empire, slowly, quietly, in secret, with Rachel at his side. He stopped in front of Brandon, whose mouth was now fully agape. "You treat people like they're disposable," Marcus said coldly, "and your father taught you that. But your father made one mistake. He underestimated my daughter." Brandon looked around, panicked, as phones filmed and whispers spread. His privilege couldn't save him now. Marcus handed Rachel a folder. "Your board seat paperwork. We just bought a 38% stake in Vale Tech." Rachel nodded. "Let's hope Brandon's resume is stronger than his insults. He might need it." And with that, she took off her name tag, placed it gently on the counter, and walked out of the store. Not as a cashier, but as a queen returned to her throne. Behind her, the manager who once ignored her stared, stunned. Customers clapped. Even Brandon's friends stepped away in silence. Some people think power is inherited. But real power, real respect, that's earned in silence, forged in fire and revealed in moments like this. Before we end this story, let us know in the comment, where are you watching from? If this story touched you, subscribe to the channel and hit that like button and drop a karma in the comments below.